There's no getting rid of the dog.
Okay.
Surui Indian chief Almir proudly poses for a photograph next to one of his most precious possessions. A young tree sapling, one of 80,000 planted by his tribe in its western Amazonian homeland over the last 4 years. Across the Atlantic and a world away, emissions broker Amit Ozer sits in his London office. He's seeking buyers for a service that trees like Almir's will offer: their ability to absorb carbon dioxide and produce oxygen. Almir and Ozar are part of an intricate transaction that combines forestry with high finance in a bid to clean up the air we all breathe.
So it's something that's very easy to understand, and therefore, and it's also something which is very visible. We can see trees growing, and that message can be easily translated to the retail market.
Welcome to the international carbon credits trading market, a world Chief Almir hopes to enter to save his forest and to ensure the future of his tribe.
We have to structure and organize ourselves so the forest is respected as it's used by the world at large. With this reforestation project, we hope to guarantee the survival of our people and maintain balance as we think of the future.
The idea is simple. Emissions by companies are capped by international agreement. If those companies want to exceed their cap, they have to buy credits, and that money is used to support sustainable projects. Almir hopes some of that cash is spent on his saplings. But entering the international carbon market is not easy, particularly for reforestation projects like Almir's.
To some extent it has to do with the difficulty of actually monitoring or being able to demonstrate that your reforestation activity results in a certain amount of emission reductions. You have, for example, to demonstrate that there was no trees planted on this area you will include in this reforestation project for the last 10-15 years.
But Almir has powerful allies. The Amazon Conservation Project is an international NGO that is working to provide him with the know-how to navigate the complicated waters of the trading markets.
A tribe by itself, they've already taken the initiative to plant, but to get that step, to get that bridge to getting paid for that requires a lot of technical expertise which they don't have. And that's where partnerships come in, because that requires people who have very specific knowledge.
With a little help from the outside, the Surui are not only protecting and regenerating the forest they've lived in for generations, and help tackle global warming. Harris Whitbeck, CNN, Petania, Brazil.